I know it's not 8:30. I'm just checking everything, make sure my camera is where it needs to be. Giving people time to get on, to log in, so I can see everything and address any questions. So I have my laptop larger, so I have better visibility and answer some questions. Three minutes. I'm waiting for you guys. It's tea. Can we get that in there? Green tea. See that? It's green tea. Getting my notes. I have to make sure I stay in frame. Move this over. That's better. Oh, I'm really early. There's a delay on the video. I'm gonna look. There we go. Okay. Let me pull out my notes. What I wanted to share. I think I'll show my planning. Since my camera is facing this way, I can show my planner. So let's see, let's practice. Do I get a good view of my planner? Oh my goodness, the delay is real. Okay. Okay, that panned down, that was decent. Okay. Okay, who is? Okay. I was hoping to see it on this screen. I'm so sorry. Is that you, Leland? I think that's Leland. But my comments aren't coming up on the screen. No, I'm gonna have to turn the camera around, and I just got everything together. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's flip it. Okay, I flipped it. I'm sorry. It is, I'll just watch it from my laptop, and I'll just work it that way. Hi, welcome to For Sarah. You're in my bathroom. So I tried to get a little bit more tech savvy. Well, it's going okay. How's your evening doing? Happy Friday evening. I don't know what the fun people do on Friday evenings with everything that's happening in the world, because we can't just go everywhere we want to. So I'm at home. And decided to go ahead, and yes, it's Friday. I made the commitment and said I will put out a video, so here it is. Mar X Mar. Hi Mario. Hey Caitlin. Bring who on camera. Bring who on camera. Hey Naya. Who else is here? Oh, you want the kids on camera? Happy Friday. Okay, let me tell them to come to the camera. So the topic for today is time management and motivation. So yes, they would like to see the twins. Yes, you can come up too and say your hello. Okay. I would have just did the intercom, but then you would have heard all of that. Here they come. So I have my door. Please be clothed.
Yep.
Good. All the way. And Valerie's coming with them.
Yep. Yep.
You ready?
Yeah.
Where's Daddy?
I have no idea.
It's fine. You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mom.
I'm 4. And I'm Sarah.
Welcome to
For Sarah.
Okay, come on, say hi in the camera and then.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, peace out.
Peace out, Mom.
Take Valerie with you. Valerie is our dog. If you can, go get a shelter dog. They're wonderful. Okay.
Mom, Dad came up late.
Okay. He can say hi, I'm Dad.
Oh, he's already back downstairs.
He went downstairs. That was quick. Okay. So, I have my notes on my Rocket notebook. Here it is. Okay. Time management. What does my homeschool day look like? Do we start at the crack of dawn? Do we start at 8:45 like a regular school? How many hours of a day do I homeschool? It depends on the schedule. I know when I first started out, like I said, 6 weeks almost to like 3 a.m. in the morning, researching, reading blogs over and over and over again. Could be pretty intense, pretty stressful, exhausting, to try to find what fits your family. And hey, Jenny! Baby, just say hi. Just say hi.
Hi.
Anyway, shout out to Jenny, Twinkle Toes, Lucas right there. Hey, Jenny. So, scheduling. I came up with multiple schedules. Like a half-day schedule and my full-day schedule and the blocks and times and everything and what's different. Let me put my portable erase board back here so I can mount some stuff so when I change cameras you guys can see what I'm looking at. But I mean, I really looked at these things. I truly did, and I tried to come up with what worked for me. This is my schedule. So 7 a.m. mommy time. I get ready for the day. We do a blessing block around 9:30 to 10:50. My focus block, the first block of it is mathematics and language arts. We have a snack. Then 11 to 12:20, focus block 2, which is science and social studies. We got lunch and free time, choice time, quiet reading block, reflection block, in the school day at 3. And then for my half day, looks like this. Everything is over at 12:30. So we still have our blocks in here. We still have a quiet reading block. But as the days went on, and with the different curriculum I chose, I found that sometimes I needed more time on certain subjects. So it would be, do I take time from this block and move it to this block? And am I just going to block up my time? Well, I don't do that anymore. Even though it's nice and in a sleeve and in my big binder, I don't use my big binder either. I don't do that. When I get up in the morning, I get myself together. I walk our family dog, the kids, and I wake them up. and they have 15 minutes to get themselves ready for the day. And they already know if we're going to be going outside that day or not. And during the pandemic, we're probably not. But, you know, they need to know those things. And some motivation and incentive. Why I say 15 minutes is because that's an incentive. You get Kudo points for getting up and getting ready in 15 minutes. Kudo points. I'll get into that and why. What are Kudo points and why? How does it work? It's not. I'll just tell you. It's nothing that I brought. I just decided when I tell the kids, you know, kudos to you or something like that. I'm like, I'll just say Kudo points because any wacky word will come out of my mouth. Oh, like whatnots and thingamabobs and what was, you know, kudos stuck. So I just call it kudos points. You have to relate to children. You have to sell them, just like in commercials. You have to sell them on the idea that kudos are great. If you're in a school district and their mascot is a puma, then you get puma points or puma bucks. And an incentive is that they can spend it at the end of the week or the month or whenever you go to the school store. Well, Kudo points. You get Kudo points when your brain is with the group. Kudo points when you finish a task in a certain amount of time, because getting ready in the morning and getting ready for the day is a life skill. I have life skills on my list. I'll show you that. That's part of it. Taking care of our pets. That's part of it. And they get Kudo points. How much are these Kudo points worth? I don't know. No idea. I just know they get Kudo points. And then after a while during the month, we get to do something special with those Kudo points. It could be an outing. Early on, it was an incentive for us to go and get some Dairy Queen from our local Dairy Queen that's outside, not the big internal buildings. That was a Kudo point. Kudo point could have been, oh, well, you can take $10 and spend whatever at whatever local store that we go to. It's Kudo points. How much are Kudo points worth? I don't know. You can call it Kudo points. You can call it whatever you want, and you can use it to motivate your children. That's an external motivation. We'll get into internal motivation. See, now I'm off topic. I'm sorry. I'm off topic. I was talking about my schedule. Okay. So for my schedule, what I found is that I wanted to teach them something, introduce a new strategy, a different subject. Mondays, I consider that my loading days. We're starting off with a new topic in our language arts. We're starting off a new spelling list. We're starting off a new math subject and a science subject. We're starting off new. Social studies, history is always a continuation of and building upon. So Monday, that's my foundation needs to be built that day. So what I do is I make sure that we have allotted time to complete our work. I'm not so much concerned about time and completion. I'm concerned about if they are understanding it, if they are able. For Monday, my loading day, my foundation day of the week, do they have enough information to sit for the rest of the week and do it independently? How much interaction will they need from me in order to complete a task? And if it's a particularly challenging subject, how much more time during the week I will sit with them, because the goal is for them to be independent, to do independent work, independent study, but yet I still be available. Because even though I homeschool, I tell them, mommy's not going to be with you 24/7. And whenever it happens, when you go back to school, the teacher is not going to be there 24/7. Just like whenever you had to do a test, no one is there. You can't ask questions. You're with the computer and you're tapping away. You have your scratch sheet of paper. You're answering questions. So I tell them it's the same thing. Take a deep breath. Remember your strategies. What we do with math is I tell them, write what you know. If I give you a scratch sheet of paper, there's nothing on there. You can write whatever you want on there. When you get the papers, write down what you know and then go from there. And it helps to alleviate testing anxiety. Sometimes with spelling, depending on the week, the words, the list, I'll determine if we need a pretest, which is few times we need a pretest. But for twins are different, all children are different. For one, I'll just say write pretest at the top of your test page. It's not a pretest, it's the actual test. It's just sometimes when some people hear test, they freeze up, they lock up, and the next thing you know, it's like, did we not just spend 4 or 5 days on this? And oh my goodness, what happened? They could just freeze up. It's anxiety. And then once they're done and they get ready to hand me their page, I just tell them, erase pre off of there. And they're like, Mom, that was a test. Yes, that was a test. But that was my bathroom. Sorry. Y'all saw that? I'm sorry. I bumped my camera. I'm not trying to show my whole bathroom. It's clean. I guess. Clean enough to be up here doing a video with y'all. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I want them to be independent workers. So an average day when we get up and I'm making breakfast, the first thing we do, because we change it up, Bible, science. We do that. We just finished our Armor of God. Leland, you're watching. Could you have the twins bring up their Armor of God project? I purchased it. Please go bring up your Armor of God and Lonnie's, or just one of them. Just bring them up, please.
Dang it, I messed up. You would have seen me.
I can see you on the camera. Don't let Lucky in my bathroom. It's going to make its way into my closet and into the clothes and lay on them. So I purchased an Armor of God project from Teachers Pay Teachers, and we did that. Let's see, we completed that Armor of God lap book. If you can make it yourself, make it yourself. You can do that. Some things we tweaked, like which versions.
Behold, the armor of God.
Thank you. Whose is this one's? Oh yeah, this is Lonnie's, I can tell. Is that Valerie?
Yep.
Is she in here?
No.
Thank you. So I purchased this one. And, oh, hold on. I purchased this one. As you can see, it's a lap book. The Armor of God, what it means. We had to change some things around depending on which version of the Bible you're using. Open it up. You got your flaps, things like this. Go to Teachers Pay Teachers, or either create it yourself. You're savvy, create it yourself. You have to draw it out, do it yourself. And this is just a file folder. That's all it is. So we'll do that. We'll do our science, which is they watch a video. I did not purchase the DVD separate. We just have a 15 months to use the videos online, the online videos, to complete their introductory science part B from Science Shepherd. And that's pretty independent. There are activities, video activities that go along with it. If you decide to purchase that package, you get a printout of the activities and things that you would need for them. It is not going to break your wallet because the activities and the materials that you're using for them are very affordable because they're in your home already. Mostly in your home already. If you got eggs, you eat eggs. Yeah, you need an egg. It's in the home. And it's not going to go to waste. Turn around and make some pancakes with it. Oh, next Friday, we will be doing a video with math and our pancakes. So, homemade pancakes. Love them. Let's see what else about independent workers. Sometimes kids get off topic. You saw I got off topic a lot today. Sometimes kids get off topic. So, I like to redirect them and ask them, is their brain with the group? I do that. So if they want to talk about something else, and I'll just say, are we talking about the subject? Is it a question about what we're learning? Does it pertain to this subject? And then they'll say, oh, no. And it's like, okay, you have to save it for later, because put your brain with the group. That just means stay focused. And just remind them, no matter what, they have to stay focused and finish their task. So that's it. And I tell them, I don't know how to help you if you aren't focused, doing 100%. Always give 100%. And that went with, I brought that up because of motivation and the external motivation. I use the kudos points, verbal praise, not overly much, because I don't want them to be dependent on that. I don't want them to think that they need to do something just so they can get that recognition. They need to do that because they need to internalize positive recognition that comes from themselves and building up their self-esteem. So for an internal model, which I don't have up here, but I use that with positive affirmations, the rules that we agreed upon for the school, how we come to class, things I can remind them of, to be respectful, kind, courteous to one another, to be prepared, showing me with their body language that they are calm, they are listening. That's the listening ears, which I don't say listening ears because they're in 3rd grade now. We know about the listening ears, okay? But, you know, letting them know that they have to internalize things. Children need to internalize things so that they can become better people and feel good about themselves, because we need to build up their self-esteem. So why I brought that up is that my son had a personal goal, and it was that he just wants to get A's and B's like he did in school. He just wants A's and B's, A's and B's, A's and B's. And I'm thinking, we're homeschool. You don't have to have A's and B's, because in some homeschools that does not exist. It's just pass. You need more support, whatever it is. Because sometimes children feel that their self-worth may be in that A or that B. And he had to learn that a well-fought C during one of our more challenging math subjects is that it's so worth it. A's and B's do not make who you are. A hard-earned fought C, you met the challenge, you showed true grit, you did not give up, you persisted, you remember your strategies. We did some deep breathing all through it. And he learned that it's okay. And that and he learned I'm smarter as a result. And it's only going to get easier. So before he would do his math throughout that time period, he would say, I can do this and I'm going to pass this. And I tell him, I say, yes, you can. I say, you don't see it now. I see you, Leland, saying I want A's and B's also. So I told him, you don't see it now. I said, but mommy sees it. This is going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy for you. You're going to look back at this and go, huh? That's not hard. That's not work. Easy work. I said, you may not see it now, but one day you will. And he believes me, and I know it to be true. So this way he builds up self-confidence, and that's that internal motivation. How long have I been on here? Someone tell me how long I've been on. Hold on. How long have I been on here? Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't want to go too far. So remember, time management. If I feel we need to go a little bit longer, I've not been on here for 5 hours. If we need to be on here, if we need to work with our math a little bit longer, we do. You will become used to whatever subjects you have, how long they take, if they're grasping it, if you need to modify it, if you need to stretch it out a little bit longer. Are we done at 3 o'clock every day? sometimes. We could be done a little bit sooner. But kids need breaks and they need big movement activities like Taekwondo practice, even though we're not physically inside the dojo because of COVID. We still have big movement exercises, exercise dance videos that Leilani and I tried out yesterday, and it was wonderful. Who's in there? Who's in my bedroom? I hear the dog, and I know it's not just the dog. I hear feet. Feet running down the stairs sound like elephants. Gotta love them. So, thank you all for joining. It didn't... Someone who loves me? Nice to meet you, someone who loves me. And the elephant feet just running down the stairs. So yeah, so that's a schedule. I just make sure we hit all our subjects. I keep up with my schedule. And this is how I do my schedule now. Oh, this is the old one. This is the first week of school and the dates that it started. So this is my first quarter in here. My second quarter is in another one. But I have my language arts. I have my math, social studies, science, reading. I took reading off of here, and I actually made my language arts block larger. Choice box, I don't have that in here anymore because this is on a wall, and we choose what activity they're going to do. They know to journal and practice piano. That's daily. Quiet reading, 30 minutes a day. That's a given. We don't skip on that. It just happens. So what I'm just trying to say is that things just happen naturally. They progress naturally. The children already know. They check their journal. What's left for today? Well, I did this. I did this. I have this left. Are we doing this? It's in our journal. It's on our schedule. So they help me to stay accountable. Journal helps them to be accountable. I write in their journal myself because sometimes I tweak things. I tweak it in my planner book. I tweak it in my planner book. And the journal pages, here's my current one. This is the 3rd week. See, it's the bigger language arts, fix it, spelling, all things fun and fascinating, cursive. Then I have my math, social studies, science, reading, 30 minutes independent, little choice blocks. It's written on the wall, and then choose from 15-minute piano, and then there are professional lessons once a week. So that's about it. If you would like to know something about the math that we're doing, which is double digit by double digit multiplication, the way that it was taught was not how I was taught because things are different now. If you would like to know something, is that a mascara smudge? Come on. Really, people? Really, really? Okay. So we can discuss that if you would like. So please leave a comment down below. Let me know if what subject you would like for me to cover. I've been looking online about credits toward the state when you file your state taxes if you homeschool. I'm definitely looking into that because I'm sorry, people. These books, they're not cheap. No, sir. They're not. And anything helps. Yes, we pay taxes. We pay property tax, and it goes to the school district, our libraries and things as it should. My children are not in the school district. They can participate, I believe, in the physical activities and I think the specials like fine arts. But what kind of tax break can I get with purchasing books and things like that? So I'm going to look it up. Thank you, Ori. You like the way I do the religion folder? That was something that I found on Teachers Pay Teachers. I like lap books. It's a lot of different fun things you can do with those. But I thought that this was a good one because I felt for the month of January that I needed to teach them the armor of God and what it all entails. And then they write in there their interpretation of what it means. So it was important for me to read it, for them to have a fill-in, and for them to be able to process that information into their own words so they don't forget it. So we have to teach them what it means. Even though they're in 3rd grade, they need to have an understanding of what it means to them. And if they grow up and they decide that this is not the faith that they want to follow, and then later on they decide, it wasn't so bad. Okay, well, we're learning about the armor of God. It's universal, and they may not know the spiritual significance of it, but they have a foundation. I'm just laying the foundation, and we'll build on it. So my goal, that's just our goal for them, as being, kind of like their mentor when it comes to faith. So yeah, or you can use those craft projects. And we've done some other things too. Pinterest, really good ideas, free ideas. You can take an idea, you don't reinvent the wheel if you don't have to, because you don't. You can expand on it, make it so it's easier to fit what you're doing, what you're teaching, and that's it. So I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to get out this chair and wash all this makeup off. The video is over. Thank you, guys. See you next Friday at 8:30 p.m. I know it's late and I know it's Friday. Watch the video later. Leave me a comment. Here they come to say bye-bye.
Bye.
Where's the other?
Bye.
Where's the other?
Bye.